I'm often asked, what is the best RadioMaster controller to use? And I've got 3 of them on the table here, and I'm here to discuss that with you today. So, first up, we're going to take a look at the RadioMaster Zorro. Now, in my opinion, this is best for people who have got smaller hands, who are just flying drones and don't want to overcomplicate it with loads of switches, buttons, colour screens, big batteries, and all that jazz. People who may be used to playing more video games and flying and prefer the gamepad style controller would also prefer this. But it's also good for established pilots who might prefer the larger controllers, but maybe doing something like guerrilla whooping, whereby you need to be discreet, carry as little equipment as possible, get in, fly, and get out. And for that reason, I would say the RadioMaster Zorro is perfect for that group of people. Now, moving on to the best of the best, we have got the RadioMaster TX16S. This is by far and away the best controller I have ever used in my entire life. It's so good that I've even added CNC AG01 Gimbals to this. Why, you might be saying, if it's so good, add something like that? Well, I got this controller nearly 4 years ago now, pretty much when it first came out. I've had it since then, so there's no question over the longevity of it. And at the time, we didn't have the AG01s, so that's something I've retrofitted to it. Now, again, you might be saying, well, I don't really see that in these stick cam videos that you've started to release recently. And there is a reason for that. Now, the TX16S is the best controller that you can buy by a long shot. You've got a gorgeous colour touchscreen. You've got loads and loads and loads of buttons, options, potentiometers, switches. It can do everything. But if you're just flying an FPV quad, and like me, I will quite often go out, do a pack, and then go and do whatever else I'm doing, especially in the winter. I don't need all that. Now, when I go and fly fixed wing, the TX16S is the only thing I'll consider taking because of the number of switches and the options and the mixes and all that sort of jazz that you can do with it. But just FPV flying, or for just quick flying, it's not needed. So if you want the best of the best, and for that reason, with the added level of complexity, if you want the best of the best, you need to buy the RadioMaster TX16S. Now, if you want something that's in the middle of the road, it's a bit smaller, but not as small, that's still got loads of switches, but not many switches, that's still easy to use, but not quite as easy to use, and the one that you need to pick is the RadioMaster Boxer. I've had a RadioMaster Boxer since the 18th of February 2023, which was when the Boxer first came out. I've got to be honest with you, I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, but I fancied something a little bit different from the TX16S. And I hate the phrase daily driver when it comes to an FPV radio. It's just not something I'd particularly use. However, 99.9% of the time, I will pick up the Boxer over anything else. And since I've installed the AG01 Gimbals, that is, without question, my daily driver. Now, I do get asked all the time, why have you got AG01 Gimbals? Do they help you fly better? The answer really simply is no, they don't. But it just feels so much better. If you are coming into FPV this Christmas and you are looking for a radio, you're not sure which one to buy, you've seen all 3 of these, now you know which one to pick for your usage. I am going to leave a link down below to RadioMaster. Pick one up, grab one, let me know what you think of it. And if you're new to FPV and not sure what to get your kid who wants to follow you into the hobby, then click on this video on the end screen now and check out the new Firefly from iSinji.